Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're going to hunt through. We're looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value. I don't know why I was so zoomed in. But we want to fill the book. We've got 3 Commonwealth games still to find, being the rarest £2 coins in circulation. It's to be expected to get stuck on those. We need all 3 Olympic £2 coins and the Mary Rose. We need 2015's Britannia, the World War I Navy Centenary with flag error, and finally the 2021 Britannia if it ever goes into circulation. So let's get to the bag and see what we get. Okay then, first bag. So the large majority of coins that we find is not going to be that one. Let's go for the next one. Again, to be technologies. It's the definitive design up to 2015, so there are no years that's low enough minted that it's sort of worth keeping. Our first commemorative is a Charles Dickens. That's a very common coin though. You will see plenty of those out in your change, as you will with this one. It's a lovely design, the DNA double helix, but again, very, very common. A good first start to the bag, to be fair. With 2 commemoratives found in the first bag. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes we go a little bit dry with the case of the diddlies, as we might just do in this bag. Yes. But it's fine. We've got loads of bags to get through. Plenty of time for one of those few coins we still need to turn up. We've got the wireless transmission, Marconi's transmission. This is our 3rd commemorative. This will be something as well, being that it's Jodie Clark's 5th portrait. It changed this in 2015. Yeah. Moment there. The definitive design also changed, and so it's either a Britannia or it's going to be a what do you call it? Commemorative. It's got no dates. It's got to be commemorative, right? Yeah. World War I Army Centenary. You need to check the rotation on that. We know that one's fine because we turned it around. Check the edge inscription for king and country. All hunky dory on that one. There's a couple of errors we look out for as well. At the end of the video I will flick through them, check for rotation errors. So you take the date at the bottom, denomination top, rotate it 180 degrees. That's the way the queen should be facing. So it's just a case of, we find them every now and again. In fact, was it the last hunt, the last £2 coin hunt, I think we found quite a dramatic rotation error. DNA double helix again. And then I also checked for the double die obverses as well, which you can see just has doubling of the lettering. 2015 technologies seem to be the most prone to rotation errors today, so we may hunt through them as we go. I'll tell you what we'll do, because I keep leaving it to the end and forgetting. Edge inscription hunt. The other thing on the £2 coin that makes them a bit unique, they are the last coins in circulation that have an edge inscription. Excuse my throat clearing. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that is a technology design. It's a Isaac Newton quote. Shoulders. Can't quite make them out. What does that one say? Shoulders, standing. Okay. Don't think we're going to get anything from this one, but we always flick through just to make sure I haven't missed anything. So no. We'll do one more bag. Determined to do it. Right, we've got some shiny rims. Standing, giants, standing, shoulders, standing, giants, standing. On earth is that? Where does that word even begin? Oh, that's going to be Britannia, right? Oh, we know it's going to be 2015. And it's a Britannia, which I think we need for the book, don't we? 2015 Britannia? Maybe. It's the first year that this became the definitive design. It's the lower minted of the 3 years that we know have gone into circulation, because it's obviously 2015, 2016 and then 2021 with no others in between. Find that 2015 Britannia. 2015 technologies. But no, there's not an awful lot to talk about again. It's a bit of a again, I'm a few weeks in advance of you, so there may have been things come out since I've recorded this video, but still just a case of waiting for stuff to arrive from the Royal Mint. It's been a while on some of the orders I've made. Brunel's portrait there, one of 2 Brunel £2 coins out in circulation, which is lovely to see, but very, very common. But the big question is still the definitive coinage. I think we might have an answer on or before the coronation, hopefully. We've got World War I Army Centenary. Oh, look at that though. There's a tiny bit of cud on the top of their hats. It's not going to add much value. A little bit of cud like that. No rotation error. King and country. I was looking for standing on the shoulders of giants. It's like, what? But no, other than that, it's just slightly off centre the strike, but again, that's going to be no sort of value on that. Oh, that's a nice one. Robert Burns, a smidge over face value, not massively so, but it's our second over face value find, and thereby a keeper. Nothing else there. But I'm also conscious, as of recording, I'm looking down the barrel of the 5th anniversary of Christopher Collects the Coin channel. Obviously by the time this video goes up, we may be at it, or again, ever increasingly closer. I think it's the 18th of February is the actual date. Ooh, Shakespeare's Histories there, one of 3 Shakespeare £2 coins. This is the more common of the 3. Check this inscription is the Hollow Crown. Obviously we check all the 2016 edge inscriptions throughout the hunt, because there's been numerous designs struck for 2016 where the edge inscription is wrong for the commemorative coin. So I do check all of the edge inscriptions at the end of the video on all of the other commemoratives as well. There's our second Brunel. It's Brunel's Achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station. And there's another Jade Clark 5th portrait. Another Shakespeare History, the Hollow Crown, with correct edge inscription, sadly. And nothing else. That's all fine then. We've got plenty of bags to go. I'm really hoping that 2015 Britannia is a new one for the book, because it's been a while since we put something in the book. Okay, what are you going to be? Oh, another Shakespeare's Histories. 3 of these. Hollow Crown is all fine. I guess that portrait of the Queen, there isn't really anything we want to see specifically. Unless it's an NIFC, of course. That would be very exciting. So an NIFC is a coin that's not intended for circulation. There's been no commemorative £2 coin go into circulation since 2016, so the Great Fire of London. But we've had a whole host of very cool designs come out and released for collectors, and if somebody buys the set or is gifted the set and doesn't have any interest in coins, or doesn't know the value of that specific coin over a standard circulating one, it could end up in circulation. And we have found one in the past. Last year, my first ever NIFC £2 coin was a Jane Austen. Wireless transmission there. I'll pop that there. Obviously now some companies have put some of them into circulation, or have traded them at face value. So there's a whole bunch that may get out interchange. Obviously the number one NIFC that I'd love to find is the Frankenstein £2 coin. It's my favourite coin, full stop. And it's such a shame it didn't go into circulation, but if that one was to turn up, I think you'd have to scrape me off the ceiling. I would be so overjoyed with having found one, but there we go. Oh, there's another wireless transmission. It's slowing down the... Ooh, I saw the obverse as I flipped it again. That looks a bit different. Very nice. It's the Isle of Man... It's the Rally, isn't it? Not the TT, because the TT's just motorbikes, right? You can tell I'm a big fan of sports, yeah? So yeah, lovely design. 1998. I can never remember the year on Isle of Man coins. I'm bad enough remembering what's rare in UK coins, let alone what's rare elsewhere, crown dependencies and territories, but that's always a welcome find. Superb stuff. Territories we tend to put off to the side, and yes, of course, some of them are territories, some of them are crown dependencies, but for the sake of simplicity I tend to refer to them all as just territory coins, because then everybody knows what I mean. But we don't need to quibble with semantics like that. I think as long as everyone understands, that's the main purpose. It's similar, like there are certain people who think we shouldn't be calling them NIFCs, they should be NFSCs, not struck for circulation, but everybody knows what an NIFC is once it's been explained to them, so Why split hairs? VE Day Anniversary, the most common commemorative £2 coin in circulation, and we've got 2 in a row. Brunel's Portrait, can we make that 3 in a row? Sadly not, but 2 in a row, pretty good going. Should we do another edge hunt? Making up for some of the ones I've missed recently. So shoulders standing, 1 kingdom. Oh, active union, united into 1 kingdom. Another fairly common coin, but we've not had that today, so it adds a bit of variety. Standing giants. What's that say? What does that say? The shoulders standing. Okay. I think we're done with this bag. That's fine. How many we got left? 4 to go. That's fine. We've got 1 potential one for the book. We've still got too many coins for me to remember what it is that we still need to find to fill the book, but I will learn it eventually. Another Shakespeare Histories. The Hollow Crown. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. The Shakespeare coins are the coins that are going to bankrupt me with the amount of them that I have stashed away, haven't found them. In fact, I'm looking over at my big tub of coins that I've kept since my last whole coin collection update video, thinking that's going to take a while to flip those coins. Brunel's Achievements, Archers at Paddington Station, again. And we're on to the penultimate bag. Well, could have gone worse. It could have gone much worse. Oh, there we go. Abolition of the slave trade. You can see it's got a textured finish on the inner part of the coin. Double check your coins if you find this, because there's a variant with the smooth finish and the initials DG to the bottom right of the 7. If you find one of those, that is an NIFC. Not intended for circulation. Okay, last bag of the hunt. Fairly reasonable hunt in terms of what we found, so not disappointing, but it could have gone better. But there we go. Links are, as ever, are in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to join that. Also links to my other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the PO Box, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for, making videos for them, so please do check that channel out as well. I'm going to check these coins for any errors we might have missed. Okay then, I wasn't totally losing my mind. 2015 Britannia is another coin filled into the book. So I think that's not the more common one we should be finding. I guess it's hard to say with the Navy Centenary flag error. I don't really know the mintages of it, but yeah, it's going pretty well. Adding one to the book is always an added bonus. We then also have one of these, which I'm sure many of you know now what this is going to be. So we'll come in as close as we can before we lose focus, and then rotate it. And you can see there's doubling of the letters, especially around the Elizabeth, especially on the IRB initials on the portrait. So that is a wonderful, wonderful coin. Double die obverse, those are more than welcome. In terms of our star finds then, it'll be one of those two if you ask me. But let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video is, and all it leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!